What's going on, mother truckers? Welcome to the Asian My Show. So today we got a special treat. I got my boy here, Mecca from #Trucking. He's here to help you build your credit or fix your credit. And how I figured out was I have him as a friend on Facebook, and he basically made a post saying that he went from a 400 score to a 700 in 1 year. And credit is everything, especially in trucking and in business, okay? And so this isn't a paid promotion. All the apps and things that you see are just personal tools that he used himself to build the credit. And so this is just information to help you guys get you back on the right foot. So enjoy the video, and thank you so much, Mecca. I appreciate you so much, and shout out to you, and subscribe to him for #Trucking. All right, people, let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? Mecca here with #Trucking. Just want to give a shout out to Asian My Show, or Alex at the Asian My Show, for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge with how to fix your credit. And approximately last year, June 23rd was the exact date when I checked my credit score, and it was at a 492. This year, it's May 27th, and it is currently at a 703. So it's pretty easy. First thing you want to do is, download this app called Credit Karma. It's a green app, and it's not the most accurate, but it probably helps you out the most. So, all right. Now in this app, it's gonna pop up your credit score. When you click on it, there's gonna be 6 categories within that credit, 6 categories. Well, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna pop it up. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna cut it. And in those 6 categories, there's hard inquiries, total accounts, age of credit history, derogatory marks, credit utilization, and payment history. Those are the main 6 things that you need to work on to get your credit score up. So the first thing I did, I had about 12 collections. Because, I was young, dumb, got myself in a lot of trouble. So I had about 12 collections. But as I was driving, and the cool thing about being a truck driver is you get to just watch YouTube videos and learn as you're going on the road. And so I was learning how to repair your credit. And there's companies out there that will write letters for you on your behalf. All you have to do is send them out to different credit bureaus, and they will pretty much delete those collections. All you're doing is just disputing those collections. They have to, prove that it's you. And if they can't prove that it's you, then by law, they have to erase you off of that collection. So I was able to delete all my collections. I'll show you proof right over here. Not through that, the company actually deleted about 10 of the 12 collections. So you can see it right there. See it? 0 collections. Okay. All right. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. 0 collections. Okay. They deleted about 10 of them, and then I contacted these collection companies, and I made payments with them. And that's the cool thing about them. One of them was like a $700 collection, and I was able to drop the payment down to $400, and I paid it right when I got paid. So the other one was like $100, so I paid that off, on one of my other checks too. But that's the main thing is your derogatory marks. Once you clear that, everything else will just fall into place. So total accounts, they want to see you at least, in order to be in the green for total accounts, they want to see at least 21 plus accounts. And as you can see, I only have 8 open. Okay. So the moment it deleted all my collections, it only took like 2, maybe 3 months. So about August, all I did was apply for as many credit cards as I could. And I actually got approved for about 8 of those credit cards. It was Capital One, a bunch of Capital. I had like 4 Capital One cards. And the reason why you want to do that as soon as possible is because those hard inquiries, and that's one of the other categories, the hard inquiries, you want that off of your record, and it takes about 2 years to get that off of your record. There's another way to dispute it, but I don't want to dispute that. In about a year from now, all those inquiries are going to be deleted off of my credit score. And so that inquiries are going to be taken off. 8 credit cards. That, to me, that's good enough. I don't need 21, even though they suggest you have 21 plus to be in the green, just so that you can prove that you can manage, a whole bunch of accounts. The next category is credit card utilization. Mine is at 28%. 28%. Okay. Focus. See that? Okay. Which is actually not good. It's still in the green, but in order to be in the super green, because as you can see, there's green and then there's even darker green, you gotta be at least 10% or lower. So yeah, mine is at 28%, which is still all right. It's still in the green, but you definitely want to be in the under 10%. Now, age of credit history, as you can see, mine is 8 months, because it was about 8 months ago is when I applied for all 8 credit cards and got approved for them. Okay, and as you can see, there's 8. So there's 8 months of credit history, and then there's 8. You see that 8 hard inquiries? Those are the credit cards that I applied for. And of course, the last one that's probably the most important, and I think, if I remember watching the videos right on YouTube, it's about 30% of your credit score, which is payment history. You have to make your payments on time. As you can see, mine is at 100%. So that's the reason why I was able to get it up to 703. Now, the main things that are hurting me right now is just the credit inquiries, which is the 8. But in a year from now, those will be completely deleted off of my account, which will be 0. That's going to be in the green. Total accounts, I'm just going to leave it at 8 because, a lot of people in the U.S., they average about 8 accounts anyways. And then age of credit history, there's nothing you can do about that, but just ride it out, In order to be in the green, you have to have your account open for at least 9 years. Okay? See that? Comprende? Gotta have it open for 9 years. So 8 months. Whew, I got 8 years and 4 months left for all these credit cards to start, showing up in the green. But that's pretty much it. The main thing that actually helped me build my credit, and I was talking with Alex about this, was the line of work. I've worked at a lot of different jobs, a lot of different careers out there, but they just didn't give me enough time to sit down and go over my credit until I started trucking. So trucking was probably the biggest part of doing this, because not only did it allow me to focus on my credit while I'm driving and also learn more about how to build my credit, but it also gave me that financial stability to pay off those collections. And also that program that I went with, it's not cheap. To start up, I think it's like $200, and then you pay, or it's like $189, then you pay a monthly fee of about $90 a month. And like I said, I only used them for about 3 to 4 months until they took off those collections. Once I was done, I cut them off and then went from there. Trucking is the way to go. That helped me a lot. Also, that program, that company, I'll leave the description below. And that's about it, man. If you guys got any questions, leave your questions in the comments below, or hit me up on my YouTube channel. Peace. I'm out.